Hello everyone, I am back to share a card that I made for my husband's grandfather. I showed previously crocheted items, and in there I showed the blanket I made for him. So I went ahead and made a card to go with the blanket, and I kind of wanted it to go with the colors of the blanket, so I used some browns and blues. I also embossed the W on the envelope for our family name, and I did a craft paper card base, sorry, and the paper that I used on here is a, what is it called, Momenta paper. It doesn't have a name, it's just one that I picked up at Tuesday morning, so there's no like name or collection to it. But the whole theme of the paper is this distressed painted look on it, and this blue paper, if you can see there's paint strokes in it, is the back side of this one. So I used one sheet from the 12x12 paper pad, cut it down, just inked it with some brown ink around all the edges here, and I stamped. This is a Stampendous thank you stamp. It's called Pling Jumbo Thank You is what it's called. So I stamped it with black ink and embossed it with clear embossing powder, and then just cut around it and backed it up with some craft cardstock, and then popped it up on some foam, and that's pretty much it. And then on the inside, the back side of this, on the bottom, it had the script written on there with that blue paint strokes in it. So I thought that looked really cool, so I matted the inside with that, and it's light enough that you can see if you know the writing on it. So I'm going to leave it like that, and then I just used a Lawn Fawn stamp. It says handmade with love, and stamped it on the back. And that is my card that I made for his grandfather. The next thing I want to share with you is the finished mixed media page that I did a while back. I just showed the first part of it. Well, I finished it, and I picked up this, what is it? I think it's 14, no. 14, it's 14 by 11, I think. Yeah, 14 by 11 frame at Dollar Tree. It's the biggest frame they had, because this, let me see if you could, how you can see this without that glare on it. Let me cover this up. Can you see that? You're not going to be able to see it as well. But I finally finished it, and I did some Mod Podging. I Mod Podged a napkin on it, and this here is part of the napkin. These butterflies that I put in there. But in order to frame it, I needed to add more to it. So I did some pastel, used some pastels on here, right here, that matched the colors in here, and then used that flower stamp I used here and used it in here with the black ink. I sealed it with the spray seal, and I did that on the bottom too, and then adhered this sheet to this, and then adhered a 1-inch black strip on both sides of the paper so it'll fit perfectly in here. And to kind of blend in the two sheets and the black strip, I did put some die cuts of some flowers and butterflies right here, and some on this other corner as well. So, I wish there wasn't such a bad glare on that. I think that might be better. So, there is my finished product, and I really, really like it, and I can't wait to find a place to hang it up. And then the next thing is 2 other frames that I did. As I'm organizing and cleaning my craft room, I came across a little handmade card from my husband on my birthday. I don't remember which birthday it was, but if you have watched the show called The Office, you would totally get the joke on this card. If you haven't watched it, then you're probably not gonna get the joke or get the, the joke. But he always gives me cards and says something funny on there. So I framed it, and that big basket of die cuts that I had, I've pulled, organized them with flowers and birds and butterflies in one container, and so on. So I want to use those up, but when I found this, I thought I would frame it, and so I used tons of, well, not tons, but a lot of flowers and stuff on it. So here it is. Happy birthday, me love you long, Tim. So if you've seen The Office, you get the joke right there, but it's so funny, and I really like looking and reading funny stuff, so I'm going to put this in my craft room. I just did a white cardstock in the back. This pink pattern paper is from this Splendor 8x8 paper pad I got at Tuesday Morning a while back. This gray paper that's backing up the card is from, darn, I think I put that over there. I put that up already. I can't remember what the name is. And then, I don't know where these ephemera or die cuts, whatever they're called, where I got them from, but I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 flowers on here and 2 birds. So that was pretty good. And a doily right here. And I just inked the edges with some black. So that was pretty cool. I did that one. So this is a really good way if you want to use up some of those pieces. This is a really good way to do it, to frame some things. Here's another funny little note I found that my mom, she sent me a birthday money or something, and she made this little note, and I thought it was funny, so I cut it out and framed it also. So it's just, she drew these little stick people and put our names on there, and then this lady here that's on the paper, she pointed at it saying this was her, so I thought that was funny and cute that she did that. So this is what I did with her little note. So white cardstock and what is that called? Linens? I'm sorry, let me grab it really quick, because that one is made of that other card, or other paper pad. Yep, the Linen Closet. This is the paper pad that I used on this one. So I did a white cardstock and grabbed another piece of white cardstock, cut it down. I used those ink daubers from Tim Holtz, the photos, vintage photo or something like that, and just painted the white cardstock. I did 2 different blues of Glimmer Mist or the Heidi Swapp sprays or something like that. I think they were Heidi Swapp. Then I used these ephemera or die cut pieces from that stack, I ended up using 7 flowers and 2 butterflies on this one. So that's them. I used the Snap alphabets and put Creative Mom on here. Used a tiny corner of a doily and inked it with some brown ink. Cut the banner looking thing right here. And just inked the edges with some blue ink. And that's pretty much the thing there. So I'm going to hang that one up too. I think they're funny. And they really made me laugh when I was sitting there cleaning up. So, yeah. That is my share of my paper crafting projects that I've done so far. And I will be back showing you my scrapbooking kit that I did with my own stash. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.